But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Learners, we're doing a 2-chord song, and if you know me, you know I love 2-chord songs. In the description, I have a whole 2-chord playlist. You'll also see my email there for some one-on-one lessons. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday, so subscribe if you like learning. Thumbs up if you're a fan of 2-chord tunes. Printable tabs for this lesson and all our lessons by becoming a Patreon. Links here in the notes. So let's do it. Grab the ukulele, brain and attention span. When you got those 3 things, follow me on in. Let's break it down. Easy 2-chord song. We're going to play through the tune, and then I'm going to show you the intro riff. So if you're a little more advanced, you have something to look forward to as well. You're only going to need an A, which is middle finger, 2nd fret of your G string, index finger, 1st fret of the C string. Now, these 2 fingers flip-flop. Middle finger goes down a string, same fret. Index finger goes up, and your ring finger gets on the 2nd fret here, and we have an E7. Now, when I listen to it, I hear an E major, but it's so much easier with an E7, and in the key of A, you can substitute A for E7 in the key of A. Now, you're going to do 3 strum patterns on an A, and then 1 on E7. We're going to go with Old Faithful, down, down, up, up, down, up. So we get down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Then that 3-1 formula happens again, just the opposite, 3 strum patterns on E7, 1 on A. 1, 2, 3, and then A. That's the entire song. Let's take it really slow and look at the chorus. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Literally the whole thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the intro riff. If this feels advanced, you can skip over this and just jump into the play along. But let's take a look at the intro riff. You're going to start by plucking the 1st fret of the C with the open A together. After this, open A string, middle finger 2nd fret of the E string, open E. 1, 2, and 3. On the offbeat, you're going to play the open E string and then hammer on with your 2nd fret, with your middle finger on the 2nd fret. Right back to 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 1. To make that a little easier, instead of doing, and then, I keep this finger down on the 1st fret the whole time. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Next time through, open 2, and then 2, slide to 4. You can, it's probably better if you use your ring finger, but if it feels uncomfortable, you can play it this way as well. Okay? And then on that 4th beat, 4 and 2 open A. 1, 2, and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and a 1. Play that open A 3 times. You're back on the 1 beat. Also that slide there, when you hear it's a bend, and I thought about teaching it with the bend, like, because it sounds closer, but so much of this riff happens right here, I went with the slide. And the reason I'm not bending from here is because I can't get to that C sharp. Here, I can. So if you like the bend more, it's bending 7th fret to the 9. Okay? Open, I'm on the 3rd measure. Open, open again, 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret, open, 4th fret. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Here, after this carries over to the next measure. So you're going to let that ring on the 1, 1, then you play 3rd fret on the and. It's a little blues influence right there. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Sorry, it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4th beat, 2nd fret, open A, 4, and into the tune. So you get. Don't break. Now, if you can get into that transition smooth, but you go right into the tune. Okay? Intro riff one more time, nice and slow. You can tell the world you never were my girl. Right into the tune. So let's do a play along now. I'm going to do the intro riff, and then I'm going to jump into the tune. If the intro riff is too hard for you, just jump in when I start strumming, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tell the world you never were my girl. You can burn the clothes when I'm gone. You can tell your friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out no more. Oops. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Then you go, ah-hoo. And it's 3 strum patterns on A here, because we got no music. E7 for 1, and then 3 E7, and then 1 to A, and you start singing again. 1 A, and then here we go to the 3rd verse. You can tell your mom I'll move to Arkansas. You can tell your dog to bite my leg. Or you can tell your brother Cliff, beat him on the lip, he never really liked me anyway. Go tell your Aunt Louise, tell her what you please, myself already knows I'm not okay. Or you can tell my eye, with my mom on mind, it might be walking out on me one day. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Three, another E7, boom, boom. More E7s and more oohs. 2, one more E7, and then back to A. And here we go. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Well, don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. And you just do the ooh part as much as you want. It fades out here. Do, 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 do. 3 more E7. And instead of playing through this part twice, after here, I do 1A, and then where you can continue if you want, I just strum an A and finish there. And there you go, folks. That is how you play Don't Break My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus. If you really want to get in a character, you're going to have to let your mullet go on this one. I respect that. I like a high fade mullet, but if you're really into it, cut them sideburns off, let it grow thick on the sides, about a 2 guard, and let it long and straight in the back with a flat iron. That, my friends, is dedication. Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Wednesday, Saturday for ukulele, guitar on Mondays. Have a lovely weekend. Life is good. Rock and roll. Keep it achy breaky, baby. Achy breaky, eggs and bakey.